What's up or what's happening about life, fam? Got a little hair on my tongue. Nevertheless, this video is about modern women. Should we date them? Are they even worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. Somebody let me know. Because otherwise, I got to go. Yeah. It be the shit for me. It might not do it for y'all, but it's going to do it for me. Yee!
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's a showstopper. It's beautiful.
Ballin' on these bitches. Big ball, man. It's pimpin', man. What's up or what's happening about life, fam? Guess who's in the motherfucking house with some food in his mouth? It's Shusha. It's underscore about life. So you know what's going on today? Nowadays, modern day women trying to date modern day women. Are they even worth it? You know, they try to be bosses. You know, they want same to the Chinese man. That's cool and all, but you gotta understand, see, trying to be the boss, it comes with a cost. Women were meant to be tossed. Don't take that the wrong way. Just saying, you know, y'all stay at home while the man gonna make the money. But you gotta be a good man. You can't be the type of man who out there thinking that he want 2, 3 of them, but in the same breath, you got to be a worthy woman. Because if you ain't worthy of all that, well then guess what? It ain't gonna happen. Now, for all you sisters out there sitting around thinking like there's a plethora of men out there, hell no. These are these statistics.
I mean, if we believe that we were high demand, I guess I would say I'm on the way there because I'm having some issues with some things that I'm dealing with personally. Because I just got out of a situation similar to what she was talking about. I was talking to this older guy, and I guess I just knew he was lying about some things. Like, I was hearing rumors, around my job.
What do you mean you're on the way to being there?
I guess I would say, like, I have some trust issues, that I'm trying to work on.
Okay, so just so we're on to have the same conversation, to be an average, normal, well-adjusted woman is here.
Right.
To be a high-demand woman is way up here.
Right.
You're on your way to being way up here?
Well, I feel like
Are you on your way to being average and well-adjusted?
I want to be way up here, but I think that's something that I need to work on before I can.
But before you can get way up here, don't you need to get here?
I guess you
See,
could say.
what women want is y'all all want to go for the highest price.
Right.
Y'all all, but that's not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
If you all went for the highest price would just go up.
Right.
Why do you want to be up here?
Well, I'm not going to use the cliche line, I deserve to be there, but I want to get there because I feel like if I don't get to a place to where I'm content or at least trusting the significant other, then, you know, I feel like it
I
would
don't know
be...
what you're talking about. Make it real simple. Why do you want to be a man?
How do I get there?
Why do you want to be up
Why
here?
do I want to get there? Because I just want to be a better woman. Like, I don't want to have issues.
But average, well-adjusted women don't have issues. High-demand women have a different lifestyle.
I get what you're saying.
They don't want to work. They want to drive foreign cars. They want to be able to travel. And that's what but then you went to college for what?
Me?
Did you go to college?
I did some, but I did not.
Okay, so no. So you graduated high school?
Yeah.
Okay, so you graduated high school, yes or no?
Yes, I did.
All right, so high school graduate, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So could you afford the lifestyle? No. So the only way to get it is to get it from a man.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? See, men gotta go get it, and if he gotta go get it, he's gonna get what he wants. Right. These guys don't tend to want average. That's all right.
I'm 5'5".
Your size?
About a 7.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
I'm 149. I don't know what that means. Well, you don't believe me, or?
I'm seeing some of the fullest face women who are these 4'6". I know I just do this in real life. I'm like,
but it's,
fingers and faces don't lie. I'm just, your ass. I look at it. I'm an image consultant, huh?
Are you in disbelief, or?
I just don't believe it.
Oh, you want me to go get? Well, no.
Well, that's okay. You asked. As an image consultant, I look at things that most people don't look at.
But I'm not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Don't stick to you. Okay, ma'am. Just, you asked me. Anyway. At 22,
mm-hmm.
Why not just get with an average man? Marry one.
Of course.
Would you have his babies?
Of course.
An average man makes around $21 an hour.
You can live off that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you have to work full time.
Correct. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay. So as long as you can be willing to give an average man and treat him as well as you would treat the high value man, you got a broader pool of men.
Right,
so
but you got to come across that.
It should be much easier to find an average man than everywhere. 54% of black men are single and childless, 61% of middle class. That means every time you turn around and see 10 black men, roughly 5 of them are single.
Mm.
So,
I mean, it's easier said, you know.
I really, what state you live in?
California.
Part of California.
Moreno Valley.
Northern, southern?
Guess you could say like northern.
And when you're not at work, what are you doing?
Honestly, I'm trying to move out, so I'm looking for other jobs.
So you live with your mother?
I stay with my father and his wife.
Okay. So when you're not at work, what are you doing?
Honestly, I'm home to myself, or...
Okay. So you go to work, you go to the gym? No. No. No, you don't go to the gym.
No, I don't.
Okay. So you're 22 and you don't go to the gym, which is a bad habit.
Okay.
Because that means
I just walk around my neighborhood, though.
No, you're going to get fat. I'm just telling you, you're 22, you're already setting up bad physical health, and you're going to get fat. We need to start telling more young women, especially black women, the diet, calorie intake, you're already way too much for your height anyway. And you don't work out. You're going to get fat at this rate. 25, at 3 years from now, I guarantee you, if you pop back on here, I'll be playing that ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Because that's not funny to me. It's not funny to me. It's not funny to me at all.
I know.
Because then you'll be sitting around talking about why can't I find a man, and the average man don't want a fat wife.
Oh, I know. You're right.
Well, then,
out there too.
Well, then die alone.
Oh, I don't have to die alone because I don't put myself out there.
Yeah, you will. Sure will. It's like you get fat, you'll die alone.
So you want me to chase or something? Like that's
I want you to put your young ass out there and be competitive.
Oh, but why should I have to compete?
You shouldn't have to do nothing. Die alone.
Oh my God. But do you understand what I'm saying?
You have to come knock on your mama's door to figure out who you are when every other woman who wants to get found is in a position to be found.
But I'm
not. This is what I mean. Shush.
Okay, I'll shush.
How is a man supposed to find your young age? It's chasing and whatever. I know what I'm talking about. Nobody said get out there and go holler at a man. I said get out of the house. Put yourself in the vicinity. That could be a library. That could be a church. That could be activity.
I do go to church every Sunday.
But that ain't enough.
I understand.
You're too young to be this lazy.
It's just not me, Kevin. I mean,
then die alone. I don't care if it's not you.
I don't want to
understand. Look right here, okay? Right here. I don't care. I don't care about your excuses or reasons. I don't care. It's not supposed to be easy to find somebody of value. I don't care. Do what the hell you have to do. If it's easy, everybody would do it. That's why you don't go to the gym, because it's not easy. I put Mr. Right in the room with you and 3 of your friends, and all 3 of y'all liked him, and he liked all 3 of y'all. Would you knock your friends down to get with him? Hell no. And if I did the same thing with Becky, Marisol, Marlene, and Jalila, I guarantee you, Becky will cut her friend's Achilles tendons to get to him. And that's the problem. Y'all are too locked into this sisterhood code, thinking that somebody has to come get you, and that shit don't fly no more. You're going to have to get competitive. Because who you have between 18 and 35 roughly, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
So all this, what should I have to do? You should win. Do what it takes to fucking win. Because what you're worried about is what other women are saying. Girl, you out there chasing, you out there doing this, doing that. Do it with a fucking wedding ring on your finger and a husband and a family. While single women talk shit from the sidelines. Which one you want to be?
A married one?
Well, every day the pool gets deeper and more women are out. The kind of man you ladies want is a more rare man. Y'all aren't rare. And the biggest trick that ever got pulled on black women in particular was feminism and telling y'all that y'all were strong, independent men. White supremacy, racism, slavery could not do to the black community what feminism has done. Got y'all over here making the most student loan debt, the least married, most baby mamas overweight, got the nerve to sit back like this, like somebody got to come deal with y'all. And everybody else, at least 54% married or more, y'all like this. And now it's gone from the fact that black men married white women to white women, Hispanic women, Middle East women, Asian women jumping over each other because they sit back and listen to these conversations. They're like, God damn. We don't have to do anything except just be in the room, because these women won't even show up. We don't have to chase. All we got to do is show up. You may have your favorite toilet paper, your favorite water, your favorite whatever. But if you go to the grocery store and they got 1 brand of toilet paper on there, 1 brand of water, what do you pick?
what's there. You need it, so.
Well, do you need a man?
That's a tricky question.
Really? Really? No, let me help you with the trick. What do you do for a living?
I'm a dispatcher.
How much are you earning less than $50,000 a year?
Technically considered, yeah.
Technically, it's either yes or no.
Yeah.
You live in Los Angeles?
I live in the Valley.
Is that how far from Los Angeles?
About 65 miles, so like an hour.
And how much will rent be in a one-bedroom apartment?
Out here it can go from starting at like 1,100 to like 1,500.
Let's call it $1,250. So, $1,250. Let's say so that'll be almost $16,000 a month just for rent. On a $50,000 salary, you're not taking home 50. You're taking home 42. You take home you take out 16 for rent, another 500 for utilities, everything else. That's 2,100. Over half of your pay is taken up in just rent. You don't get a man. How you gonna? And you reach retirement age. You're gonna live paycheck to paycheck.
Well, I mean,
paycheck to paycheck because competence gets compensated.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna survive from 65 to 85? How much money do you think you'll need for those 20 years? Women have no concept of how much it's going to cost at 65 to 85. You're older. You're more sick. You got medical conditions. They all think that it's just going to happen. She says $75,000 and she makes less than 50, around 50. That means you wouldn't even have 1 year of salary to last for 20.
Now that y'all to bear witness these statistics, just understand this, that the ratio to men can have, let's just stick to, talking in general about all the modern day women, but let's talk about the sisters more importantly, because they seem to have a little attitude, running the streets thinking that they the shit. Now, I understand that, being chocolate comes with some power, but you understand that your power, it ain't omni. That means everywhere. Your power, it ain't everywhere. Why is it that the other races, they know how, for lack of a better expression, I ain't going to say bow down, I'm going to say submit. Because that is what Kevin Samuel would say, that y'all need to know how to submit. But with that being said, you gotta know how to submit to a good man. Not just any man, it got to be a good man, a man who knows how to lead. He didn't went and got some tutelage. Maybe that's how he was raised, or something, But you want to follow a man with a master plan. Because if he ain't got no damn master plan, like some streets, he gonna lead your ass to a dead end. We can do bad by our damn self and lead our own self to a damn dead end. But now, sisters, I need y'all to get it together. That's right, I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. Because a good man like myself, right, it's hard to find something substantial, of substance. We ain't dealing with no past, no present damn drama. We ain't got time for that. How they say in Espanol? No bueno. Ain't got time for it. Like you say the drama for your mama. Say the drama for your journal. Say the drama for your diary. But dating these modern day women, man, No, they got penises and shit like us. They're like, oh no, I'm gonna tell you what to do, tell you how to go. Doesn't work like that. By nature, mankind, humanity, and tradition. I mean, take your great-great-grandparents for an example. Were they not doing the best that they can do on minimum income? I know times have changed, shit has evolved. But if you go back and you understand that, you need a man. Not just any man. You need a good man. Not a man that's a narcissist, try to manipulate because his self-esteem is low. He don't know where to go. And he used substance, sex, whatever it is to control. But then, like I always say, you have the power of self. Only you can prevent them damn forest fires. Only you. But I'm gonna let Kevin Samuels speak on the rest of this. I'm gonna end my part by saying, modern day women, I don't know what we're gonna do with y'all. Because if y'all don't get it together, guess what? We're gonna have to do what some of these women are doing. We're gonna have to go get us somebody from overseas, just like the white man doing. Get somebody from overseas, bring them over here, making them feel luxurious on middle class income. They just want to get over here. Now, what you gonna do, modern day women? Step your game up. You got time for the shenanigans. You gonna go all by yourself. Get your ass a dog, a roof.
One thing that's keeping women single and unmarried. And it's these dadgum lists so many of you ladies have. He has to have this, he has to have that, da 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 da. And then last night, I followed it up with another, what I consider to soon to be a classic. The major problem with dating today. The major problem with dating today. And what is it? All this damn confusion. What does this mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? What does that mean? See, when you are a confident, intelligent, and assertive man, you're very direct, you're transparent, you don't play games. And that tends to throw people off who are used to having to play games because you're direct. And if when you're an FBI woman, you're transparent, direct, and don't play games either, especially if you're a high-value woman. High-value women, a part of being high-value is her transparentness, her inability to play games. Matter of fact, when you are a high-value man or a high-value woman, you will find that you have a distaste, a disdain for people who play games. Why? Because they're juvenile, they're childish, they're unnecessary, and they waste the most valuable asset, commodity that any higher value person has. It's time. Children play games and waste time. Teenagers play games and waste time. People who are not productive, competitive, or successful play games and waste time. But high achievers, go-getters, ambitious, assertive, aggressive people don't waste time. It's the one resource that you cannot get back. Playing games is a waste of time. It doesn't matter why the game is played, whether it's naive or unintended or intended, the outcome's the same, wasting of your time. It doesn't matter why women write these long lists, the outcome is the same, waste of time. So what we tend to have today is women in a quest to make the right choice tend to lean towards dating monsters, where women over 27 should be winning head and shoulders above younger women. Why over 27?
Danger zone!
Because at age 27 to 35, you're in what I call the danger zone. That means if you don't make choices, right-headed choices quickly, you are going to blow the years you have right before the wall and prior to what goes into high-risk pregnancy. The danger zone is the yellow light. There should be a red flashing light saying, pay attention. You don't have years to waste anymore. Stop focusing on you. Stop doing all the things that you've done to keep yourself safe and key in to what you want to do. I was talking to my best friend today, and his girlfriend, they had to go out of town because one of their relatives died from cancer. And the person down there is going to be left without a spouse. They were married for 17 years. And it's sad, and me as a cancer survivor, I've always been acutely aware of time. And I said, you know what? At least that person had 17 years to spend with someone. So even after that person is transitioned on and shuffled off their motor coil, they're going to grieve. They're going to hurt. But they can say they had that 17 years. They did not waste time, because when it's time to go, it's time to go. I also recalled a friend of mine that I knew in college, who I found out she was sick one day, she was dead the next. But she had been married for 20 years. And what we're left with is happy memories of her. She built a family, a legacy, and all these things. I'm saying, how many people today are not going to make it to 2020? I mean, to 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have time to waste and play. Life happens to us all. And I guarantee you, it was easier to go through chemotherapy, radiation, all the things that happen to a person who goes through cancer. I've been there. I was a single young man going through it, and I felt like Tom Hanks in Castaway. Never have you felt so alone when you're facing your own mortality. People don't know how to act. People don't know how to respond. You're dying in front of people. Your hair's falling out. You're getting skinny. And people just shut down. But I had a will to live and desire to live, and modern medicine, God on my side, hey, I'm still here. The point I'm trying to get to you is, people, stop living life as if you got forever. And stop living life afraid to make mistakes, because once you get on the other side of that danger zone, this is what's coming. There's your fertility. There's your ability to really pair bond and successfully mate with somebody long term. Because the longer you wait, the more you are without a long-term significant relationship that's building something. What are we doing? What are you wasting time for? I hear you.
I'm a PhD.
Your pride, fear, and scarcity will get you nowhere in this life. Get what you deserve and work hard for out of this life. In real life. Last thing, ladies. When you come at a man, come at him correct. Don't be coming at no man on that bullshit. You modern day women. Because the men of today, we ain't got time. We got enough stuff to worry about than to be worrying about a woman who was trying to come at us on some bullshit. It's enough dealing with self. Deposit that into your bank of life.
in life, young man. He said, number one, you got to change your mindset. You don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Number two, practice OQP, only quality people. And the third thing he said, develop your communication skills, because once you open your mouth, you tell the